Most people overcomplicate getting shredded. They think they need crazy workouts or starvation diets, but the truth is, it's pretty simple. If you follow a few key rules. One of the biggest problems out there is information overload. One person's telling you to do keto, the next person's telling you to do fasted cardio, the next person's telling you to stop eating at 7 p.m. There's just too much information out there and everyone's getting overwhelmed. But to get shredded is really simple. You end up trying everything and getting nowhere. In this video, I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple. So if you've never got shredded before, you know exactly what to do. Rule number one, you need a calorie deficit. You need to eat fewer calories than you burn. Simple as that. And no, that doesn't mean starving yourself like I've done in the past with my lack of knowledge. You find your maintenance calories. I've got a video, I'll link that below if you don't know how to do that. Find your maintenance calories and then eat 200 to 300 less than your maintenance calories. That's the sweet spot. That's a sustainable number to stick to. You do that alone, you're going to lose weight. No matter how much you train, you can just be sitting in your room. If you're eating less than your body burns, you're going to lose the weight. Don't get caught up in people telling you you have to train this amount, you have to eat this way, you have to do that. You can eat whatever you want as long as you're eating less than your body needs to sustain its current body weight. But the rest of the information in this video is going to be tips to help you stay in that calorie deficit and achieve the goal that you want. You need to track your calories. And it doesn't matter if you're eating clean or eating junk food. If you're eating too many calories, you won't lose body fat. Use a calorie tracker app like MyFitnessPal or Calorie Counter, that's what I use, to track all of the calories that you're eating throughout the day and weigh your food so you know the exact amount of calories that you're eating every day. I've got a video of how to do this, link is in the description. If you're not familiar with tracking calories, it can be a bit tedious weighing everything and scanning everything, especially if you're cooking or if you don't know the exact measurements, so you have to weigh everything out. So in order to stay sane and to stay on track nice and easy, where you don't have to think too much, repeat meals. You know the exact amount of food. Let's just use a typical example. Chicken, rice and broccoli. You have a certain amount of rice, you have a certain amount of chicken, you have a certain amount of broccoli, and you repeat that meal each day. So let's say you have 3 meals in a day, that's meal 2, and you repeat that every day. So it's just nice and convenient when you're going back to the calorie calculator. You just type it in nice and quickly, boom, on to the next meal. Whereas if you're making something that you've never made before, you have to weigh it. You don't know roughly and you're eyeballing things and you're guessing here and you have to weigh everything. It can just be a lot harder if you're switching up every single meal than if you're repeating meals, you know the exact amount of weight, you know the exact amount. It's just a repeatable process. You're familiar with that meal and you're familiar with the amount of calories that's in that meal. If your only goal is to lose weight, then you don't even need to go to the gym. It's all about diet, 100%. But if you're still looking to build muscle and have a physique where your muscles are developed, then you will need to train. So don't skip on your training if that's your goal. And don't get it twisted, you don't have to go to a gym. You can do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, squats, calf raises, that's it. Don't overcomplicate things. But if you do go to the gym, then don't skip those sessions. Make sure you're working hard. That's gonna keep your muscles nice and developed. And then with the body fat being low as well, that just emphasizes the muscle because you can see it more now because there's less body fat on your body. I think minimum you should be training 2 times per week and maximum I say 6 days per week. For a beginner, just stick to 2 to 3 full body workouts per week and you'll be good. Track the statistics, track everything. That's how you're going to make progress. Take your weight every morning, track your food. If your weight's not going down, then just eat a little bit less food. And you can look back at all of the days that you've tracked on the app, whatever calories that you're eating, just eat a bit less. And because you're weighing yourself every single day, you'll see if eating a bit less is working for you. If it's not, just cut it back a little bit more. You're constantly analyzing to get better. Also, when you're training, track your lifts as well, how much weight that you're lifting, and progressively overload. That means each week you're pushing yourself a little bit harder. The weight's getting a little bit heavier each week to keep your muscles getting stronger and developing more. Because once they're bigger and stronger, you need to test them again and keep testing them over time. So track how much you lift. I use an app called Rep Count. You type in the exercise, you type in the weight, and then next session, when you type in that same exercise, it gives you the weight that you've done last week. All of it's just data to analyze, and whatever's not working, you just make little tweaks, little changes in order to improve over time. Track everything. I can't emphasize that enough. That's how you're going to improve. Okay, this is just some little bonus tips. One of them is to stay hydrated. I drink anywhere from 2 liters to 4 liters per day. I try go for a gallon per day. This is going to, one, get your digestive system going, and two, keep you full. And sometimes you may think that you're hungry, but you're just dehydrated. If you drink a lot of water, then you would notice that you're not as hungry. So drink a lot of water. That will help with shredding the body fat. Number two, put off from eating until later in the day. Skip breakfast. I typically start eating around about 1 p.m. every day. This just gives me a shorter window to eat all of my calories. I'm eating the same amount of calories in a shorter period of time, and that will make me be fuller. If I'm eating little meals and I have 6 of them throughout the day, that will put me at 3,000 calories. And if I start eating at 6 a.m. and finished eating at 12 at night, I'm not going to be full, but I've ate so many more calories and I'm going to be in a calorie surplus, which is going to make me gain weight. Also, what will help you be in that calorie deficit is to move your body more. When you move your body more, you're going to burn more calories. So you can do this in simplistic ways, just by walking a lot, getting 10K steps. You can add a skipping session, do more cardio in general, play a sport. All of this is going to make you burn more calories throughout the week. The more calories you burn while being in a calorie deficit, the more weight that you're going to lose. Me personally, this is what I do. I don't eat until around about 1 p.m. every day. I like to skip for my cardio because it's nice and enjoyable. You can have fun with it, do loads of tricks. And it's one of the most efficient ways to burn calories in a short period of time. So I can skip maybe 30 minutes and that will burn anywhere from 300, sometimes even more if I'm pushing myself, all just from a 30-minute session. I like to drink a lot of water to keep my body hydrated, and I track my weight every single day and make changes to how much food I'm eating if my weight's going up week by week. Make sure that your body's getting enough protein. The reason I say this is because protein is the macronutrient that repairs your muscles. So if you're training in the gym and you're not eating enough protein and you're burning too many calories, your body is going to lose muscle mass. So just for some context, you want to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight that you are. Let's just use me for an example. I am currently 183 pounds. So eat around that number. It can be on the lesser side or it can be slightly on the more side, but just monitor your body and make changes as necessary. So that would be 183 grams of protein. Don't get it twisted. If you're not in shape, that doesn't mean that you can't get in shape. If you don't have a 6-pack, that doesn't mean that you can't get a 6-pack. All you need to do is just shred the body fat, and then you'll see all of the muscles popping through. It doesn't require giving up your favorite foods, doing cardio 24/7, none of that. If you don't take anything else from this video, just remember, stay in a calorie deficit. That's what's going to make you lose weight. That's literally it. And another thing is consistency is key. Stick to this over a long period of time. Just give it 3 months and then look back at your progress and see how much progress that you've made, if you stick to it. If you need help with this process, I'll be willing to help you out, give you a custom plan and monitor you and hold you accountable throughout the journey. If you're struggling to stay consistent, I'll be on top of you, making sure that you're getting it done. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll get back to you and we'll smash the goals together. Accountability is one of the best ways to achieve your goals as well. If you've got someone looking down your shoulder 24/7, you're going to do what you need to do. If you've got homework and someone's looking down your shoulder saying to you, have you done your homework? Have you done your homework? Have you done your homework? You're going to do your homework. But if no one's watching you, you're going to leave it till last minute, forget about it and not do it. Accountability is a good thing, and that's where I come into play. I hope this helped you out. It'll be much appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all you, man. Let's go.